of flying history. It is Pratt & Whitney powered. It is the sound of history as well as the sound of freedom. So ladies and gentlemen, listen to the sound of round, and hopefully the only sonic boom we're going to hear here all weekend long as the propellers of this flying machine reach supersonic speed. You'll not only hear it, you'll feel it. The T-6, ladies and gentlemen. Fastened in, that there's nothing loose in the cockpit, or it would have ended up on the glass above his head as he rolled the airplane around. He'll make sure he's in good and tight too, and ratchet it down. And keep in mind as you watch the aerobatics being flown here today in this wonderful piece of history, that it weighs about 3 tons. He's got both hands on the control stick. This is a heavy airplane to power around. So hear the energy build, listen to the music and sound of round again, and watch what Bill Leff can do. Beautiful sight and sound. He spends a lot of time before air show weekends polishing this airplane up so he can respectfully dedicate it to those who have served, those who have fought for us. Listen carefully to these words and this music now as Bill Leff from Dayton, Ohio flies the T-6. This airplane, built for World War II to train pilots, the advanced trainer as the T-6, and later, when the Geico Sky Typers are flying their SNJs, will remember the past. Folks, I'd ask you put your hands together for our veterans joining us here this weekend, those who served the Second World War and this nation in all conflicts. Bill Leff dedicates this flight to them. to that history. All that Pratt & Whitney power. Big propeller fighting into the sky at supersonic speed. So you don't just hear it, but you feel it too. He has much more planned for us later this afternoon too, as he's basically warming up as we make our way to our opening ceremonies. Some flying for you this morning. Bill here from Dayton, Ohio, home of the Wright brothers, where he used to deliver papers and take every penny he earned and put it towards learning how to fly. We're so happy to have him here with us this weekend. Flying aerobatics is about managing energy. You'll hear that a lot throughout the day as our pilots perform for you. And it's not just about managing the energy within the aerobatic box to be able to continuously perform these aerobatic maneuvers from one side to the other, from the top to the bottom, but also managing energy and making it efficient, as Bill just did to, well, not lower the landing gear, but actually raise it, because he did that on the top part of his roll. It actually helps the whole mechanism as he opened his wheels that way and prepares to land with the victory roll before doing so. And keep in mind that this aircraft is not purpose-built for aerobatics. It's built strong to withstand the rigors of training pilots how to fly, but it's not purpose-built for aerobatics. Nothing like the airplane you're going to see next when Jason Newberg comes out in the creation he calls the Viper. Purpose-built for aerobatics, 1,100 pounds versus 3 tons, and close to the same horsepower. Well, the Pratt & Whitney engine here has plenty of horsepower. Jason has 400 horsepower in the airplane that you're about to see in a few minutes. I thought about bringing one of my Respectfully now, Bill Leff brings his T-6 back to the ground. A little bit of a crosswind situation today. He's got his hands full. He keeps that wing down and feels settled. It's a tail dragger, so you don't want to stand it up on its nose. So you're easy on the brakes. See that rudder moving around. He's dancing. Wait till you see the work Jason has to do to take 1,100 pounds and settle it down with a tiny wheelbase at 400 horsepower. He's taking up position on the runway to shake his airplane out and warm up for us next, and he's got some pretty aggressive aerobatics coming up.